Happy New Year, 2025. Yeah, it's just it's a new year, and it's already positive for me. Um, it's I haven't uploaded a video for a while now. I think it's 4 months or something. During those 4 months, my mum passed. Yeah, she passed away, and I knew she was sick, so I didn't want to. I just gave her the respect that she deserved, and yeah, she's very strong and resilient woman. Um, but yeah, I was just grateful for her life. Just grateful for yeah, just grateful for just the nurturing, and will always be remembered in my heart and mind. And yes, it's the man I am because of her. Um, yeah, so I just want to pay respect to Gimwe, Wallabara, and Yidinjimob around the Cairns area. I just want to pay respect to the past, present, and emerging. And there's also been a few deaths from the tribe that are really close to me. We'll always be grateful for them, and will always remember them in my heart as long as I'm here in Gimwe country. Yeah, so it's 2025 now, so off and running. So the business is it's moving along. Just enough, because I'm being mentored by many rivers, and with busy at work. I've got a mentor there, so I'm doing the C program, which I got approved last year. So I've just got to be active with the business till to October this year. So I've already got meetings, and I've created like 8 programs from yeah. So hopefully delivering it. So I've done my lesson plans, and I know what to speak about, because it comes from my lived experience, like 40 years of lived experience, and most of those 40 years was just keeping my childhood trauma and how I medicated it with alcohol, and but now, as of today, it's I'm very grateful for my journey, from an observational standpoint, because I actually went back and understood little things. I understood why I couldn't focus in school, which would have been anxiety, ADHD, but not sure if I was born with anxiety or it was brought upon with discipline, physical abuse when I was a kid. But now, with alcohol being the main, what do you call it? The main medicine for my addiction. I've actually, my mind's clear, but just the addiction, because the amount of time I spent drinking, it's still there, and it's still a battle. But not as I don't drink to drown my sorrows anymore. So it's like, yeah, I just got to watch out for that drinking. And coming from rehab, Shanny Creek, Lives Live Well, shout out to them. It's been a yeah, it's still a process. Yeah, so I hope yeah, I hope to stay on the good path. But yeah, so at the moment, couch surfing. My brother Kaijo, ooh, what a man, and his partner Fiona. Yeah, they've lent me their couch. But in saying that, it's also a chance to produce my program, and to have a safe space, which they have been very kind, and I really appreciate them always, and the family. So, just getting into what I'm about. For those who are visiting me, because I've been putting feelers out for my business. My name is Monwell, as you can see on the title. Anyway, I am from Torres Strait. I was born in Townsville, but raised in, become a man in the Torres Strait. Just left, I think, 1985. Me and my sister left Townsville after I was born there. We went back to the Torres Strait, and mum and dad retired from railway, so it was time to go back home and see the family. But so I've created this program called Why Clear Mind. It's all about cleaning the mind, like decluttering, because you keep a lot of past, and with past it affects your emotions. So I've come up with programs. I've got my timeline program. I've got a video first. That video is part of a gambling Uniting Care. Shout out to Uniting Care. They helped me with my gambling poker machine addiction. And there's a theatre company called Three Sides of the Coin, which are based in Melbourne, and they do advocacy work. So we met in Stratford Library, because I wrote a song called Poker Machine Blues, and they were interested, and look, watching the actual the play that they come up the cans, and the visual thing about the addiction, so it was a good educational tool. So now I've done a video with Three Sides of a Coin, and it's part of my journeys to share. So that was a joint collaboration with Uniting Care and Three Sides of a Coin. The second program that I'm focusing on is what's the second program on? It's Timeline Poison Mind. So the Poison Mind really it goes into your mind, like your mind's like a spider web. So what you attach, what you keep, it can stay there forever, and the emotions come out, and when you have something that stays with you for a long time, it sort of it reflects the person you are and how you speak, and your how you react to things. So it more or less is it's all about coaching how to get rid of excess, but things you don't have to keep, because it suppresses your emotions. And so I show you how you fill up your mind, and the things you fill up, and how they affect you. The community minefield is one that I reckon it's going to be good, because it shows you as an individual walking through your community, and walking through the different personalities that make up your community. So you'll have someone who's narcissistic, or someone who just likes just like to gossip. So you have all them different personalities, but you have to also understand that's who they are. But it's a taught thing as well. So when they had dinner with their family, it's that conversation of, like, if you gossip, everyone's been gossiping, and you got sharp ears too and then there's assumptions and all these sort of things that come up. But just going through the community, like, there are actually people who don't say much, and they just put their head down, and they're like silent assassin. They don't say much, but they're wise people. They do things by they do things by example. without even saying it. Come, no, follow me, but no, they just do it. And the community is you can never pass through a community where there's like wise people or influences that you can look up to, good people. So, and there's the alcoholic, the drugs, those sort of issues, and it's more or less like, because everyone walks around the community with a full mind, and we don't understand. We only can assume. So we've really got to stop assuming and really take note of the mental health of everybody that you walk past and walk through your community, because they all look different. So Our Clear Mind program is about understanding everyone and understanding your mind, and also just understanding that everyone is different and everyone has a personality and everyone has different wants and needs. So, and my other program is called, I love this one, it's called Payday versus Draggon Week. I mean, if you've been, not on the streets, but if you see the struggle of everyday family, but people can't, people don't know, they have ADHD and anxiety. It's like, and people who have those, they're reckless spenders. I haven't got savings. I couldn't even save to save my life. So just looking at how Payday and Dragging Week, how your emotions go through those the payday high. You got your payday high and you got your Dragging Week lows, and their emotion, like when you go up to the anxiety, because I think money is a trigger. I see money as a trigger because one time when I was living at Centennial Lodge, at the homeless shelter in Centennial Lodge on Sheridan Street, one of the old fellows reckoned, "Hey, you see that person there? See how he walks? Just by observation," he said, "he got paid today." And fair enough, you had his, people who he owed money, they all the hangers offers, and just by observing and the heighten of his mood, and and that's the sort of feeling you get. Everyone gets heightened when they get paid, because it's but when your money runs out, or how you spend your money, then you go through a lull. And so I'm going to explain it to you on a separate video, Payday and Dragging Week, because it's like when you got your ups and downs, Payday, Dragging Week, it's like the wave. It's like a wave. So you actually forecast. You actually forecast your life. Whether like, if you want to live life, in peace, that's fine weather. But once you go up and down, like, for instance, you get paid. That night you gamble. The next day, no money, no smokes. You didn't pay the bill. Because some of us, when we're in that space, we actually take the money out before the rent comes out. So, and then that's been spent on having a good time drinking and gambling, and then the next day you go down that spiral. So all your emotions, you go looking for cigarettes, and you argue. But anyway, enough of that. That's going to be in another video. So I'm just glad to be here present in 2025, and hopefully my business gets up and running. And for those who are trying to contact me, hopefully I'll have a website, and within the next few months. It's gonna be So I'm still working on structuring the business, but I've got the programs. I've just got to like insurance and all that. So so even if anyone can spare some money for insurance, nah, joking, but just to build up my business, and hopefully I can go around communities and just be myself and have a discussion with mob, and something different from mainstream programs, which I've seen. I've witnessed the connection between the information that they speak about, and for some of the mob to understand it, it's very what would I say? There's a big gap there. Like, if you don't understand big words, that you're already looking for a place to lie on a carpet and relax while the video's being played. But so I won't talk anymore. But just giving an update on my business, Why Clear Mind, and hopefully it's going to be good to share my 40-year lived experience through trauma, addiction, and battling the mind. Well, on that note, I'll say goodbye, and hopefully you can subscribe and tune in again. Peace.